Breaking news, my people. This one is coming from Alhaji SOWORE. He is crying for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and according to the news, and I quote, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are planning to murder him with biological warfare. SOWORE makes heavy allegations. So my people, on a welcome to this day broadcast. Today happens to be weekend. Happy weekend to you all, my family, friends, my viewers and subscribers all over the world. I'm sorry that I've been out of line for some time now because of some situations that is beyond my human comprehension. But as it stands now, everything is under control. So I just welcome on. I just say make I use this one. Say I am sorry to my fans who look up to me for their daily news. Please, make una forgive me. Make una forgive me. I will never do it again. As you are watching, please make sure you are subscribing. In case you are wondering who is here, my name still remains Okute Daily Talk. I never change you. So please subscribe and also share this video. Make it go viral so that every Tom and Jerry or Dika Harry will have a glimpse of what this video is all about. It's talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and how they are planning to murder him biologically, according to Abi, with biological warfare. I don't know what biological warfare means. So this one is coming from Alhaji SOWORE. So my people, make una do what? Make una calm down. I have other headlines. Another breaking news, Igbo group rejects Iwanyanwu as new Ohaneze Ndigbo President General. This one, no matter for another day. Peter Obi, this one is coming from Ezife, the former governor of Anambra State. He don't want UK to say, don't allow yourselves to be used as an instrument. Ohaneze and Ezife wants UK. They just come out now to lay their voice on that issue which happened on the 12th of April, will be Easter Friday, and be Good Friday, where people can get some bege with the UK immigration, simply because someone somehow impersonated him with his credentials and entered the UK through the Nigerian government, through the APC-led government, and that's what the thing take me. So my people, make gonna hear another headline here. Tuberculosis outbreak reported in DSS headquarters. Many inmates have been affected, and we hope that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is healthy. Another breaking news: DSS they don't stop attacking northern states and arrest other gunmen. This one, that's all the thing take bill. Ohaneze Ndigbo they don't meet our stakeholders. So over 10 to Senate presidency. This Ohaneze Ndigbo always go to meet Arewa's stakeholders. What is the outcome of these meetings? Because the last time I could remember, Ohaneze Ndigbo went to meet these same Arewa stakeholders over the rotational of presidency, and at the end of the day, it never yielded out anything. Now you people have again go back. Whether you people are going there to go to seek their support, or you are going there for them to give you a Ghana must go, so that you people will turn against your own brother, because that is exactly what this Ohaneze Ndigbo is all about. From my own understanding, you also have your own ideology. This is my own ideology and my own point of view. You get the point now? Let us see this one, impersonation on Peter Obi. One man don't come out, he don't offer, say, he go pay Peter Obi's monthly Twitter subscription. Say, yes. Say, whatever it takes, say, he go pay for Peter Obi to be live on Twitter. It is worth giving a round of applause. Please, make on a clap for him. Lawyer don't kill husband, though. After he discovers their houseboy is her biological son. I don't read this news, make I tell on a little bit. Waiting happen here. This man and this woman have been living, and the family of this man don't accuse this man of infidelity and other etc. etc. Without this man knowing fully well that the wife he don't first get a belly with a reverend father, he go on belly, and they come born the child. Where we say this man, he don't even know, say the 19 years old houseboy where they live with it, say na your wife begin. Wonder shall never end. Say na your wife begin, and the father of the child, na reverend father. things they happen. In fact, let me hold it here. I will come back again to give on the full gist. So make just drink water and keep a couple. I'll be right back, my people. Please do not touch the dial. Just give me some minutes. Let me refresh my voice. Because if you're gonna my voice now, don't they do I need to refresh them. And I get the point now. Okay, please, I'll be right back. That's all the thing take bio. I am back. The presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, AAC, where in name be Omoyele Sowore, he don't come, he can claim. Say there's a plot to murder the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in the DSS dungeon. According to the news, the AAC flag bearer claimed that there's a political warfare agenda to murder Kanu in the detention of the Department of State Service, DSS. This one is coming from Omoyele Sowore. Sowore made the claim while lamenting over the outbreak of tuberculosis in the DSS detention facility. In a tweet, Sowore called for Nnamdi Kanu's freedom. Say, may them free this man before anything go happen to Kanu in the DSS solitary confinement. According to Sowore, he wrote, free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, the surreptitious introduction of tuberculosis into the DSS detention center means there is a biological warfare agenda intended to murder Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in detention after competent courts have granted him release from illegal detention. Under the hearing, the word, I hope you people have opened your eyes to hear. If anything happens now, the ECOWAS will come out and say, oh, we need to follow democracy. The United Nations will come out and tell you we need to follow democracy. Now, look at this man have been receiving ill treatment even after the court of competent jurisdiction in Nigeria have said, free this man, he has been discharged and acquitted. And you need to do what? Compensate him for kidnapping him from Kenya and with extraordinary rendition to Nigeria. Nigeria government and Buhari government say the hikaba. Now they don't introduce tuberculosis in DSS solitary confinement to Abi, what do they call it, cells. Where we say a lot of inmates, they don't carry the sickness, they waka. Who knows waiting for happen the next day. That is why so they don't come out to talk to say this one na deliberate what do they call it? Na deliberate. Say they know say this thing now. They know waiting the thing one cause. That is why they come make the thing, make it enter inside there. So that they go buy the people where they want to buy indiscriminately. Yeah, Oyibo, I dey try you. Igbo group, they don't reject Iwanyanwu as the new Igbo President General. Waiting this Emmanuel Iwanyanwu do, I don't know, but let us see their reasons, because every action must have a reason. The new President General of Igbo, Emmanuel Iwanyanwu, has been rejected by Igbo social political group identified at Njiko Igbo Forum. Okay, this one another forum. Now so I go create forum. But at the end of the day, this forum have not helped the Igbos. Then tell me what is the essence of creating these forums. Look at the SND Banajao Estate. Police grab this man, put him inside cell. Till now, nobody is talking about this man again. On SND, everybody are moving on. Yes, maybe people have forgotten, but I need to remind you that that man have not said anything against the security of the land of the land or against the Nigerian government. But yet, people made some unscrupulous statements. Till death, nobody dares call them to order or even call them to question why they should make such statements. But this man, simply because he came out and said that enough is enough, the killings and the burning of our markets in Lagos State is enough. Since the federal government of Nigeria and the Lagos State ruling body cannot protect us, we need to find a way to protect our lives and properties. They got him arrested. Till today, on Igbo and Njikoto Igbo or whatever they call it, never go for this man for his release or whatever. Only one and also, yet you people are forming all kinds of groups just simply because people who are tired to do business, who can never achieve anything while others are doing businesses. They find out that the only way they can swindle people is to open groups, swindling people's money, here and there. You people think that this is how the Igbos will get their own freedom. Nay, it is not the way. Nigeria News reports that Njiko Igbo Forum, which have been an affiliate of Ohaneze Ndigbo worldwide since 1999, has openly rejected the choice of the group's new leader. The forum, in a statement signed by its president Okechukwu Obioha, said instead of Iwanyanwu, their choice for the position is Joe Nwogo, according to the news. According to the group, Nwogo has the required experience as the group's former deputy secretary general. This one is coming from Njiko Igbo Forum. The statement reads, Njiko Igbo Forum reject Chief Emmanuel Iwanyanwu as the president general of Ohaneze Ndigbo. As the president general of Ohaneze Ndigbo worldwide is demised, and the Imo state is unarguably the state to still retain the president general. We strongly recommend Joe Nwogo, PhD, Cambridge, who was one of the contestants for that position. We do so recommend Joe Nwogo, PhD, Cambridge, as suitably qualified to take up the mantle of leadership, having served dutifully as Secretary General of Ohaneze Ndigbo worldwide, and previously for several years being the Deputy Secretary General. If Chief Dr. Iwanyanwu wants to be called the President General, he is on his own and will not be recognized by us, and I am sure by other affiliate organizations of Ohaneze Ndigbo worldwide. It will be recalled that a delegation of the Imo Elders Council, led by the chairman, His Royal Majesty Ezekletus Ilo Maanya, had presented Iwanyanwu to Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinjo as the President General of Ohaneze Ndigbo. As we talk now, Iwanyanwu's nomination follows the demise of the former leader of the group, George Obiozo, who passed away on the January 9th, 2023. So they take talk this one. This one they call themselves Njiki Forum. Now forum on a good form just to scandalize on our own people's money. This one is Ife, the former governor of Anambra State, and Ohaneze Ndigbo. They don't want UK. Don't allow yourselves to be used as an instrument because of the delay. The delay Peter Obi at the Heathrow Airport on his arrival, that somebody impersonated and used his credentials to enter the country. So now the Ohaneze Ndigbo and the former governor of Anambra State, finally, they don't come out to air their views and what they think that is happening. The leadership of the Apex Igbo Social Cultural Organization Ohaneze Ndigbo has condemned an alleged plot to implicate the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi in a criminal act in the United Kingdom. Nigeria report that this is coming after the detention of the former governor of Anambra State by UK immigration officials over crimes committed by an impostor. Speaking about Peter Obi's embarrassing detention last week Friday, the acting president of Ohaneze Ndigbo, Damian Okeke Ogene, said it was a ploy to silence Peter Obi simply because he don't go to court to challenge the outcome that produced the president-elect, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Since then, it has been from one propaganda to the other. We are waiting to see to the end of this. Ogene told Saturday Telegraph that the incident is a ploy to scuffle the moves by Obi and his running mate, that Baba Ahmed, to recover their mandate stolen from them at the February 25th general election. Okeke said they are at it again and they are planning more to frustrate the voices of the Nigerian populace who were denied their constitutional right to choose their leaders. The first one was when Lai Mohammed accused Obi and Dachi of treason, but that one was dead on arrival, and this time they have planted some people to impersonate Obi so that if a crime is committed, they would hold him responsible Now, so the thing take me. We are seeing waiting the fallout from all this. Even I said, by their fruit we shall know them. Yes, the Adamuga Roba, Femi Fanekayode, what do they call it? Festus Agbamu, Bayo Nonoga, and the rest of them. We know their hands work and we know what they are capable of doing. Well, there's no problem. Look at the video that's making rounds on the internet. Even as this man is shouting on top of his voice, Festus Agbamu. Look at the house he's living in outside Nigeria. But you want good, you want what you are enjoying there. He is even jogging on the street alone, no single security, not even a brother or sister following him for any attack. But when he come back to Nigeria, when you say do this country well, so that everybody can as well jog like that, they will say he. Look at the environment where he's jogging and look at the environment where he's living in Nigeria. What a world. Nigeria is gone forever. We want to make it public that we know their antics and the Nigerian people know exactly what they are planning, but they will not succeed according to the news. Also speaking, and I quote, a former governor of Anambra State, where his name be Dr. Chukwuemeka Eziife, he don't urge the UK authorities not allow themselves to be used as an instrument to threaten the old relationship between their country and Nigeria. He said the government of the United Kingdom cannot claim that they don't know the Peter Obi who has been with them for more than 2 decades. Now for them to begin to suspect him, of course, that is the simple truth. Again, since it is a case of impersonation, the UK government should rise to the occasion by fishing out those involved in that impersonation plot and make them public. Since then, I will never hear anything again. No, they know the game they are playing. Even UK hand is in it. Look at the UK now; it's falling. London Bridge is falling down. It's going to fall down very soon because of their inhuman treatment that they are perpetrating in Nigerian soil. Because of what they are doing, look at the killings on daily basis. They claim they do what will I call it? They are the one that colonized Nigeria, but indirectly they are still colonizing Nigeria. They don't want to say anything that's happening in the land that they colonize. Rather, they are busy sucking the crude oil that the God gave Nigeria dry. But upon that, it can never solve their situation because UK. You see that London Bridge is going to fall very soon. If this is not done as quickly as possible, the government of the United Kingdom owe us and P2B an apology for this embarrassment because those executing this plot would end up tampering with the age-long bilateral relationship between UK and Nigeria. According to Chukwuemeka Eziife, former governor of Anambra State. Tuberculosis outbreak reported in DSS headquarters. Many inmates have been affected or infected. Sorry, not affected. Council to the leader of the Union People of Biafran, Nnamdi Kanu, has claimed that many inmates at the Department of State Service headquarters in Abuja have allegedly tested positive for tuberculosis. Nigerian News report that the IPOB leader, Special Counsel alleges made this known on his Twitter handle after a visit to the pro-Biafra activists on last week. While calling on the Muhammadu Buhari-led federal government to allow the World Health Organization and the Red Cross Society for intervention to avoid an epidemic of the disease, Ejimako said he also observed that Nnamdi Kanu's failing health needed urgent attention. He wrote, I visited with Nnamdi Kanu today in the company of Prince Emma Kanu and one of his other lawyers. Onyendo directed that I extend his profound condolences to Miss Rachel Nwosu on the demise of her gallant husband. He disclosed that numerous detainees at the DSS have now tested positive for tuberculosis. He hoped the Nigerian government would allow the World Health and Red Cross to intervene before it becomes a pandemic inside the DSS. Onyendo's poor health persists and he's still not getting the required care. While I was with him, I observed his noticeable discomfort, malaise, and general ill health. He salutes all who remain faithful and steadfast. Also speaking, Nnamdi Kanu's brother expressed worry over the alleged outbreak of tuberculosis at the DSS headquarters. The IPOB leader's brother wondered if it was a deliberate ploy to infest Nnamdi Kanu with tuberculosis. Maybe or maybe not. He called for an urgent attention or action to avert an epidemic of infectious disease. Recall that Kanu had first raised the alarm of tuberculosis at the facility when he said that an inmate suffering from the disease was relocated close to his cell block to infect him. According to him, the infected inmate was arrested in Ohofia in September of 2022 and transferred to the DSS facility. DSS stop an attack in the northern state and arrest gunmen or gunman. The Department of State Service DSS has disclosed that it has arrested 2 gunmen with arms in Kano State. Nigeria News reports, and I quote, that the DSS spokesperson Peter Afunanya said the gunmen were arrested on Thursday this week. According to the secret police spokesperson, the suspects were in transit to deliver the arms for a planned attack in one of the states in northern Nigeria. Afunanya said the operatives seized 2 AK-47 assault rifles, 2 empty AK-47 magazines, a red Boxer motorcycle, and a sack of yams in which the guns were concealed. He charged citizens to be extra vigilant and report any unusual or suspicious movements, persons, or acts to security agencies nearest to them. Afunanya said tourism and patrons of fun, hospitality, and the tourism centers are enjoined to be cautious during the festive periods. They should scale up measures to ensure the safety of their facilities. However, the service wishes the Muslim faithful, peaceful, and joyous Eid al-Fitr celebrations. It pledges to work with sister agencies and other stakeholders to employ adequate security during and after this year's celebrations. Ohaneze meets RAY stakeholders over 10 Senate presidency and the National Assembly. Some members of the Ohaneze Ndigbo, led by Okechukwu Isiguzoro, has reportedly met with Arewa stakeholders in a bid to produce a Senate president from the southeast. Nigeria's report that the race for the 10th National Assembly leadership heightened following the conclusion of the 2023 general elections. While May 29 is set for the swearing-in of elected persons, including President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Ohaneze is fighting to have the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) zone the Senate presidency to the southeast region, which is far. It was gathered that some members of the Ohaneze met with the Arewa stakeholders and the leadership forum in Kaduna within the week, with the aim of influencing the North to prevail on their senators to select a southeasterner as the next Senate president. We don't want. During the meeting, the leader of the Arewa Forum, Ibrahim Waziri, pledged to mobilize northern senators to pave the way for Umahi to become the next Senate president. I think that would be more better instead of Ojus Okalo. We met with the Arewa stakeholders and leaders forum in Kaduna yesterday, and we agreed that in fairness, justice, and equity, the Southeast should be allowed to produce the Senate president in the 10th National Assembly. This will ensure we have a united Nigeria based on the interests of the national security. The Arewa leaders and stakeholders forum, led by Ibrahim Waziri, have assured Ohaneze that they would galvanize their senators from the North extraction, will ensure that this alliance we are forming will bear fruits when the National Assembly pick their leaders and principal officers on June 13 of 2023. They should ensure that the choice of Ohanaeze falls through, and ensuring that the issue of secession becomes past. They must give an opportunity to a man with the capacity to emerge as the Senate president, because his emergence will end violence, Biafran agitation, and insecurity. Daily Post quoted the Secretary General of Ohanaeze Ndigbo Group, which is Isi Guzoro, saying and making these comments. In his submission, Isi Guzoro appealed to the National Assembly to adopt the doctrine of necessity to amend the standing rules, noting that the standing rule was a clog in the way of Nigeria's unity. He stressed that it was important for the National Assembly to put things right in the interest of a united nation and peace, urging it to adopt the doctrine of necessity to amend the standing rules. This standing rule is what is preventing the unification of Nigeria, he said. The senators must know that at this point in time, what is paramount is working against the secession of any part. If the Senate overlooks the serious threats confronting the country and fails to amend the standing rule to allow a man who is political leader of Southeast to emerge as the Senate president, such would have an adverse effect on the Igbos. This will save Nigeria from disintegration and harmonize whatever is still holding Nigeria together. This would make our people drop Biafra agitation and tell P2B to calm the nerves of his followers challenging the election of Tinubu. These are the ingredients the Senate must look into and ask themselves, who among the candidates from the Southeast can Biafra agitators respect? Isi Guzoro added. We don't know who, and we cannot say for now. Impersonation. Man offers to pay P2B's monthly Twitter subscriptions. This one is part of the sacrifice we are talking about. Freely you receive, and freely you shall also give, according to the laws of nature. A Nigerian man identified as Ike Ihiala on Friday offered to pay the monthly fee for the verification badge of the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, P2B. Nigeria News on Thursday reported that the chief executive officer, CEO of Twitter, Elon Musk, deactivated the verification badge from users on the microblogging platform who had not subscribed for the blue tick. To keep the verification badge, some politicians have decided to pay for the subscription to keep their accounts verified. Ihiala, who seems displeased with Twitter removing the verification badge from Obi's account, offered to pay for his subscription. According to Ihiala, he is making the effort to keep P2B verified so that criminal elements will not impersonate the presidential candidate whom he described as the people's president. And you are right, my dear brother. I know the reason why you are doing this. And I do what? I agree with you 100%. Because if P2B account is not verified, somebody will go out there, create another account and say that it's P2B and be causing havoc on the microblogging website. Ihiala, in a post on his Twitter account on Friday, wrote, "Since Elon Musk is personally paying for the Twitter Blue verification badge of at least 3 celebrities, I will pay for the restoration and monthly subscription of the verification badge of People's President, His Excellency at P2B," according to Ihiala. We don't want criminal elements impersonating the people's president in any guise on this super information highway. As simple as that. At Twitter, how do we go about this? As soon as possible. That is ASAP. My dear, you have done well. Lawyer, he don't kill husband though after he discovers their houseboy is her biological son. A 36-year-old lawyer, Abasia Sabanga, Iwoka, hey, this name, my brother, this one, nearly off my brain, and 5 others have been arraigned over the gruesome murder of her 41-year-old husband, Barrister Godwin Ikowake. Ikowake, who was a native of Eket local government area, had reportedly died a few days after the deceased told his friend and former classmate, Barrister Sonny Anyanwu, in a phone conversation that he was having issues with his wife over infidelity. Anyanwu, at the hearing of the case before Anuyo High Court, said that the deceased hinted him that he reported the matter to his wife's family, who invited him to a meeting in their family compound in Nong Udo Itak, Ikono local government area, but he did not return home alive. Anyanwu, who is the seventh prosecution witness in the matter, also said that the late barrister told him that his wife was having sexual relationship with her former boss, a legal practitioner, Barrister C.I. Odo. He said the deceased husband told him that his wife had stayed with a Catholic priest, Reverend Father Maurice Mbeke, as a house help, and the Catholic priest impregnated her, and they had a child who is now 19 years old, named after her maternal grandfather. According to the prosecution witness, the late barrister did not know that the boy who has been living with him in his house for years was his wife's own, because the wife said the child was her younger brother. This life no balance, you. A reverend father impregnating a house help. On our way down, the reverend father, they know they marry, but indirectly on have a multitude of children here and there. Make sure that they try to do youth protection now. The father know herself. Everything about on and skin to skin. House help. We are from house help to pregnant house help. He said the deceased told him that each time his wife said she was pregnant, he does not set his eyes on her until after the delivery of the baby, when she will present it to him and say, "This is your child." Now, wow. Voila. The prosecution team, led by the Director of Public Prosecutions, Akwa Ibom State, Barrister Joseph Umaran, tendered the audio recordings which was played in the open court. Until his death, Barrister Ikwoka was a state counsel with the Akwa Ibom State Ministry of Justice. So my good people, and I don't hear the news where I can come give on this particular day. And I want you to do what? To accept this news with all your heart and mind. And make sure you help me to share the news to every platform that you belong. As you are sharing, please make sure you are subscribing. And make sure you do what you like. And also comment, because your comment is very, very necessary. As you like and comment and share, now so YouTube go recommend my video to other users, so that everyone out there need to hear this message. Because when I remember the headline, it still remains that Martin Nnamdi Kanu, they are planning to do what? To kill or to murder him with biological warfare. So make these heavy allegations against the DSS over the head of Martin Nnamdi Okuchukwu Kanu. So my people, it's like saying here, we go take care of our kaya, because we don't try for our people and we don't try for ourselves as well. Because this weekend, on those as the group they be now, are supposed to be one place or the other, doing one thing or the other. You know, now I don't know how the thing take be. So my people, I would not like to waste much of your time. As you are watching, please make sure you are subscribing, because as I did now, a movement and a move, so make on enjoy on a day. I will come back again with another blockbuster, because my duty is to provide the news for you, and your own duty is to make sure that you share every of my message that comes your way, whether you interest you or no interest you. Because one thing about this media of the thing is that whatever you like might not be the same thing with what I like or what another person like. So anyone you see, whether you like it or don't like it, keep on sharing. Just they share the message, they go. You go save life in one way or the other, and you go also save some marriages and also make some people happy. But a lot of people are distressed. Depressed, not distressed. Sorry, my dear. A lot of people are depressed in this country. So they need one thing or the other, one thing that can make them happy to forget most of the things that is worrying them. So my people, as they hear them now, we are hearing the mouth of Okute Daily Talk, the only talkative where they for this Ubonga channel, where they give on news, where they make your heart to cool. So my people, I don't sign out to make on enjoy on a weekend, and make sure that on another drink and drive. Don't get lost while you are drinking. So my people, have a nice day. And I'm signing out. Bye for now. Keep